little rusty. Oh, geese poop. Hopefully the fish are hungry. Hola. What's going on? Too nice of a day not to at least try. Throw a line or two. See what happens. Maybe I get lucky. The other day I was out here, it was a lot of activity with the fish. I know they're still here. It's just whether or not they're gonna jump on this Cinco worm. Maybe a fish should be curious enough to at least try it out. That's nasty over there. Mm-mm. I mean, fish still gotta eat. That's nice, Edward. Hey, you went strong, man. I really don't. Well, I've never really tried fishing for bass in the winter. So this is definitely a first to see if I can make things happen. Rattle trap. All right, I have to definitely check that out. I was online doing a little bit of research. It's funny how there's always like contradictory information about like what works, what doesn't work. What doesn't work is not throwing a line, so we're just gonna gotta put it out there, at least see if they would try it. Nicholas was good, man. I wouldn't put it past it. I don't ever seen otters back here. I've seen them at the marina, but never seen otters back here. Alligators now, that'll do it. It's all good, man. It's not the first time it's ever happened, so all good. It has been. It's been freaking cold. What I realize is I don't like that kind of cold. And like we're sitting at like at 52 right now, which is better than what it has been. It's only gonna get colder. I might understand like next week might be getting snow here at the beach. Ooh, that was perfect. That was right in the drainage. It's been nice, man. Been nice. Just been chilling with the family and just trying to relax. I hope the same for you. Trying to set some goals for the year. I've tried top water. It's hit or miss. It's not my go-to, I'll tell you that. Not because I don't want it to be, it's just because I just don't believe in myself to catch fish with it. The holidays will do that to you. But you got to have a bounce back. Yeah, we went to Disney World on Christmas Day. There was nobody on the road, but because everybody was at Disney. It's crazy how packed that place can be. Nice, man. Get after it. Like my neighbor kid got a Trax RC boat. And it's one of those cigarette boats. This thing goes like 70 miles an hour. And it's like, I'm so tempted to get one just because it's so sick. Like I've never seen something so cool. And man, what's the whole point of being an adult if you can't buy the things you want? But if you don't know what I'm talking about, definitely look it up. These boats are legit. And with this pond back here, this thing will go, I mean, it goes crazy. I never knew until maybe I've heard about it, but until I saw it in person yesterday, I was like, holy cow, that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen with my eyes. And the rooster tail this thing throws is like insane, and how loud it is for such a small, I don't call it small, but bigger than usual, like RC. It's never a struggle, man. You just got you figure it out, you make it work. At least that's how it's been for me. And I got 3, so. But you gotta put yourself first sometimes. Oh, Roman Atwood, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely, like, my neighbor was texting me about whether I wanted to get one because he found one online where it was like decent price. Because those things retail for like 450, 460 without battery or charger. And I'm like, man. But there's also the the DJI Neo drone that I've been looking at too, that I really want to get as well. So it's like priorities. I got to figure out like just what makes sense. Then I want a Nerf basketball goal to go on my door. Just because who doesn't want to play basketball in their bedroom and dunk on their kids unexpectedly? Come on. I'm gonna say, do bats just go into like this like hibernation mode or something? Dragon bottom there. But it's got to be the one that's like the foam ball, not the ones that are like the rubber ones that you see now with the hard, like the plastic backboard. It's got to be the cardboard one that just clip it on, put the net together, and start jamming. Yeah, more than likely, I probably want to get that RC. I'm definitely probably gonna get the drone. All right, man, lock it in, get it done, so you can get on the water. Like, is it trout? Like, I mean, is it like are these trouts that they have to, what do you call it? Not like a trout farm, but you know, when they, it's like a pond or area a lake that they stock with trouts during the season. Okay, gotcha. I don't know why I was losing the words. Like, yeah. That's on my list. I'm definitely gonna make like some kind of like fishing passport where I'm just kind of tracking all the fish that I'm catching, and at least have like a target fishing list. Gotta have goals. Gotta have goals in 2025. I'm already thinking about summer. God, I can't wait. Because that'll be dope. That can't come fast enough. Yeah, the plan is most certainly just to do a lot more, not just fish, but just try a bunch of different ways of fishing, pushing the limits, seeing what I can't do, taking the boat to different spots, maybe even trying like overnight, definitely some offshores. Not necessarily on my boat, but maybe on some other people's boats, or just even just getting a charter. That's dope. That's dope. That'll be a lot of fun. Bull reds are so fun to catch, not to mention the ones that are in slot are probably second favorite fish to eat. Black drum, okay. I'll try fly fishing, Kevin, if you try it. That's one fish I have not caught. I had one on the line end of the year, but it got off. So they're biting right now. I think a lot of people have a lot more success in the river, as well as catching like striped bass, which I have not caught. I've never caught a striped bass before. But come on. If I use that paddle boat or that blue boat, I'm definitely gonna get myself a fish finder. I don't care. Do they? I definitely need to check that out. The only problem with bass, well, there's one in Myrtle Beach. That's probably the closest one. All we got is Dick's Sporting Goods and Sportsman Academy. But they're always like picked through, unless you order it offline. I'm just too impatient sometimes when I want something now. I like to just go to the store and buy it. Oh, you fish, and you water was actually, I mean, it's pretty sort of clear. Could be from all the rain. Let's try the spot that has worked sometimes. Maybe they're just hanging out in the brush. Yeah, I just haven't been able to go live, mainly because I like the fish. At least I like the live stream while fishing, and just it's been hella cold. Don't like it. But hopefully, in the next week or so, dock's gonna be done. Boat can be moved back, and all will be, everything will be restored so like it was beforehand. What was that? Oh. Yeah, definitely. Man, fishing is expensive. I don't even own fly fishing gear, but it's a Pandora box. Don't know if I want to open yet. 'Cause I know I still gotta get surf fishing gear, surf fishing rod stuff. Definitely gotta get more fishing rod and reels, just so I have like decent gear to be using on the boat. The crank that I lost, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure. So I see a log right here. Pretty sure somewhere out there. This pond has claimed a lot of stuff, including my iPhone 12. What makes me mad is people use that. So I don't know if you can see it, but the paddle boat is like across the way. Not that I'm trying to get on it, but I'm trying to walk that far to go get it, neither. And of course, the one time I went prepared to fish for sheep's head and keep sheep's head, I catch one, thinking I'm gonna catch at least the 10-man, the 10 limit, and nope, I don't. The trolling motor was in charge. It was a pain in the butt trying to like get myself, like when there's moving water and you really can't tie onto something, it makes a challenge just trying to maneuver the boat and fish at the same time. But I'm gonna try it again. Definitely gonna try it again. I made sure that when I got back to the dock that the battery was actually charging, so it should be good this time. Yeah, the crank is gone. My lucky that I need to go. It was like $2. I need to go get another one from Walmart. It was like that pearl white one, if they have it. I do. I tried getting it with my fishing magnet and with no success. Like, just did not. I'm definitely gonna try again, but I'm gonna try with the pedal boat this time because I was on the. I think I was either on the John boat or that blue boat. It's the only second iPhone I've lost while fishing. And that time I think I was live streaming when it fell off the tripod and met its fate. Yo, what was that? That was weird. Hit the release button and almost gave myself the meanest backflash for no reason. But yeah, other than a couple of stuff I gotta re-up on the bag and maybe getting some, shop around for some gear. I like to get maybe another like medium action 7-foot rod, maybe another like spinning reel, and what I like just to have is just everything I want set up so I don't have to like switch out gear unless something breaks, and just be a little bit more prepared. I mean, the boat itself, when we go fishing on a boat, the boat has like, I think I counted at one point, either 17 or 19 fishing rod holders on it. So there's it's plenty of room to bring whatever I need. And I got those crab pots I gotta break in. Yeah, as soon as there's a decent day where the temperature is like mid 50s or higher, time will not be wasted. Just let it sit there and see what happens. Maybe a fish might check it out. Who knows? I just think it's crazy how everything just dials back until it's later in the season, activity picks up. Like all of a sudden, all these ducks are just hanging out in the pond, just swimming around like it's their private lake back here. But didn't really see any during the summertime or fall. Come on. Once I get my priorities right, this is John boat just chilling in the backyard that needs a little bit of love. I would love to be able to take that thing out. And try getting some really like skinny waters on the river or the channels on the Intercoastal Waterway too. Come on. And if the wind's not too rowdy, maybe I might try to take the skiff out. Try it again. The sheep's head. Just make sure I bring my hand warmers with me. And someone was telling me by knocking down a bunch of barnacles, find a way to scrape them off, creates this like feeding frenzy. So if I can get close enough, I might bring my paddle with me. I can knock off the barnacles on the piling. The powell, sorry. Like, where do the crappies go? Where do the bass go? Like, are they all just floating? What I haven't tried though is making some kind of like bait ball I can throw in the water. Maybe that might attract the fish. It's worth it. It's worth a shot. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Just working on my cast. Hopefully, trying to see if something will take interest in the worm here. I'm throwing a Texas rig. That's what I usually throw. The last time I was out here, I was trying a Ned rig or Ned hook setup. This is a Strike King Senko worm that I'm using right now. It is 4:51 Eastern PM. Maybe got another like 30 minutes of daylight. But it's not windy today, which is it's very calm actually. So alternatively, what I can do is I can get myself a pair of waders and try some saltwater fishing, do some surf fishing. I just don't know if bass fishing's in the cards right now, just because it's just so slow. If anyone got any tips for winter bass fishing, definitely drop it in the chat. Let me know. Because all I know at this point is I'm just throwing a line and not retrieving as fast as I usually would. But dumb fish don't bite. Ooh. But it's not a bad way to start in the Monday, getting a line in the water. Yeah, I might check. I'm gonna have to make some kind of automation for my phone where just if I'm live streaming or recording that, so it just switches to the amount of phone calls I get anytime I go online is bizarre. But I've been able to catch crappie with this setup as well as bass, so like my odds just other than the fact that the bite's slow. Like really, really slow. But my kid did tell me, because she has high school workouts for soccer, and I'm like, it's too cold to fish. It's like, it's too cold to practice outside, but she's doing it. So I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. Suck it up. Appreciate that, nobody. Pew. So maybe I'll just do that. I'll find a way. I don't know if I'll be back here trying to fish, just because, again, I don't feel like I'm going to catch much fish back here right now. There's another spot in the neighborhood that I could try that is a little more contained, so maybe fish might just be hanging out, could be hungry. Got a little bit more of a structure around there that fish might want to hang out at. It's worth a shot regardless. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry. Had a little bit of backlash. I hear you. It could be the name. I'm gonna release it like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, really, if it's not raining, there's really no excuse why I can't get out. Get my fish rep in. Make something happen. Make something of myself. I'm gonna try back over here one more time before I call it quits. Heck of a cash. No, I said it's in the name, your name. Nobody really. To me, you're somebody. Well, I appreciate that, dog. Well, oh my, don't do this, please. Don't. I appreciate the sub, dog. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I got that feeling too, man. You're not the only one. Look, a guarantee way of not catching fish though is not trying though. So that's why I'm out here. I'd rather see what I can do. If I get lucky, I get lucky. If I don't, sorry. My casts are beautiful. I have not had a backlash, knock on wood. I have a top water frog, but just not with me. I only brought this one set up here. That's all I'm working with right now. But main reason for that is just because, again, this is within less than 100 yards from my house. So it's like, do I really need to bring all that stuff with me unless I'm going to spend a long time out here? And if I was crushing it, yeah, I'd probably bring everything, my tackle. Very different if I'm on the boat, though. I have to have everything with me because I'm out there for hours. I want to make sure I make it count. I've had a lot of practice. I appreciate it. Thank you. So the positive is, yeah, if I'm not catching a fish, at least a bait caster is not my strongest setup. So it doesn't hurt to get some reps in. Bet, yeah. What is that? It must be a log. I feel like I'm getting tension, but it's not a fish. It's just me dragging bottom, playing with my motions here. What's crazy, I can see the bottom, and I don't see any. Like, I don't see fish swimming. So, like, either in the deeper part of this pond here, which is going to be out in the middle, because at least 20 feet out in front of me, I can see there's nothing out there, nothing swimming. Let's try this deep part here. It's a lot easier to get to here. See what happens. But you know what? If it's sunny, I'll fish tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow. Try some saltwater fishing. I like my odds better that way. Though sometimes I'll be skunked when I'm fishing out there too. Yeah. Well, that's bottom. Thought I had something. It's like, hello, is it me you're looking for? Yes, I am looking for you, fish. Well, it'd be crazy if I throw a fish finder out there and or a camera, and I see like there's just a bunch of fish just chilling. Could care less. Like hit one on top of the head or something. I think it was like last week I was out here and there was legit fish swimming like it was like a shark's. You see like a shark dorsal coming through the water, creating like a wake. It was happening like 3 or 4 times in the water. I don't know if it was a carp or if it was bass. Regardless of what it was, I didn't catch it. But it was something really cool to watch and see happening. Slow. All right, it's gonna be probably my last cast coming here. I can got some outside things I gotta do before the sun is gone, because I do not want to be in the dark. But those who stick around, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, I gotta check the forecast, see what we're working with here, and hopefully get a chance to make it down to the skiff. Gotta check up on it anyways, make sure it's still floating and not have any issues, and make sure the trolling motor is charged, because if not, that would be just a disappointment. I'm not gonna play around with the anchor. But just do me a favor, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, check out some of the other videos I have. Hopefully once we get past all this wintry weather we've been experiencing, like it's just been extremely cold, we can get back to fishing a little bit more. But for right now, I don't know if the backyard pond is doing that's going to do the work for me. So we definitely need to switch it up. So I might try some surf fishing here, just to try something different. I still got the sheep's head I gotta put in some work with, and I still gotta catch a speckled trout or a few. So again, make sure you hit that like button, turn your notifications on, and appreciate you guys hanging out, and hope you have a fantastic Monday, and I'll catch you next time I'm on the water. Thanks for chilling.